Surprised by the number of things or the costs that weren't covered by their health insurance?
You know, now that you mention it, Susie was talking about some nutritional supplements that her doctor talked to her about, and he also recommended that she get massages and try yoga or meditation class. I found that so interesting. I mean, I know insurance doesn't cover that, but she's been going to some classes that, that they offer at church, so.
Do they have friends or family to help out?
Well, in addition to the women in our church group, John's sister lives in town. She works for a bank and has a family of her own, but, she does what she can. But that's the only family they have close. We're so glad we've got such a strong ladies group, though. I mean, you never know how important it is until something like this happens.
Well, as you probably have heard, some of the costs are covered by major medical insurance and some are not. However, many realize way too late that there are so many other costs associated with cancer treatment that can financially disadvantage, if not damage, a family. Your friend's personal situation is not unlike what others have faced. The costs associated with the treatment for cancer are just some of the many, many things that you have to deal with. And I'm sure you'd agree that during treatment is not when we want to find out about the other costs, right?
Right.
The truth is that few of us have set aside enough money specifically to be used how we want or need. Should we hear the words from our doctor, "You have cancer"?
It's true.
Now, I imagine that you're very aware of these sobering facts about the occurrence of cancer. They're in the news every day, it seems. So 3 out of 4 families are affected, 1 out of 2 men, 1 out of 3 women, and in children ages 1 to 14, cancer is the leading cause of death. This year, there will be over 1.6 million new cancer cases diagnosed. Now, none of us wants to be a part of those statistics, but we can't know. So here's a solution on how to address this risk. We call it the QSA Plan. Here's how it works. It really is pretty simple. You pay a certain premium each month for the amount of cash benefit coverage you think you might need. Assuming you qualify, coverage begins at $20,000 and goes up in $10,000 increments all the way up to $70,000. In the event that you or a covered family member are diagnosed with a covered internal cancer, your QSA plan benefit will pay directly to you $20,000 up to $70,000 depending on the benefit level you choose when you complete the application for coverage. And the QSA plan has a yearly wellness benefit which will pay you $100 per year for each insured for many diagnostic screenings and preventative tests. Fighting cancer is tough enough. Having your own cancer care policy will reduce the number of things you have to worry about. Folks have used these benefits from the QSA plan to pay for deductibles and coinsurance, treatments and drugs not